make hits. Not like Noel Rodgers, it's just that they're not hook dodgers. It's Leeds lads Yard Act. Hello to James and Ryan.
Hi, Shaun.
Thanks so much for coming in on a very hot day, straight from Pisa in Italy. Was it even hotter there?
About the same.
Yeah.
I did the joke when we got off the plane that we just landed back in Pisa.
Yeah.
At least you had the shade of the Leaning Tower, at least. You know.
First time seeing that, not disappointed.
No. It's really amazing.
You know, sometimes you go, you know, like, I'm
Statue
not
of
going to
Liberty
name
is
names.
rubbish.
Some things are a bit underwhelming. It was like badass, wasn't it? It was wicked.
They should be more, and they're all trying to downplay it, but they should be more proud of that than they are.
It is great. A little bit of bad foundation. It's amazing what you can get out of it tourist-wise.
Yeah.
Now, a lot has happened to you lot since 2019. I just wondered, were you ambitious as young musicians, or is it all like an unbelievable surprise? Because a lot of the Mercury Norm, top 5 album, you know.
Yeah, I think ambitious.
I think ambitious, but we had given up. And then, and then the ambition came back when it took us by surprise.
I used to hide the ambition because it's not cool.
It's not cool to be ambitious.
You know what I mean?
When you're from the northwest of England,
exactly.
as well,
Yeah.
you've got to be nonchalant, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Oasis weren't.
No, actually, they were an exception to the rule. Weren't they?
Yeah.
They've done all right. It feels like a real interesting sound, yours, because it's like a party vibe, but wedded to a kind of social realism with the lyrics, you know, ESG and Chic and Gang of Four. I'm imagining you go down very well at festivals, am I right in saying that? Because you do quite a lot of them, don't you?
Yeah, we definitely don't do the slow ones at the festivals. We're more than happy to do 45 minutes to an hour, all the ones that have had the most streams. It's fine at the Isle of Wight Festival. We aren't going to do the 8-minute one about Blackpool with an afro.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of bands trying to.
Rhodes piano underneath.
Yeah, you don't have to try and be cool at festivals.
Yeah.
I think I've seen bands try and do awkward sets that I love, and I'm just like, dude,
just do the big ones.
Yeah.
That's it. I've never thought about that though. With streaming now, you could be quite mathematical about it, couldn't you? And go, okay, well, what are our top 10 biggest streamers
in that area?
Yeah, I mean, it's whichever ones the playlists I've pushed to them.
I suppose that is part of it. And you're going to be on the main stage just before Supergrass.
Yeah.
It feels like you probably would have liked Supergrass when you were youngsters, when you were kids. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I was definitely.
Yeah, I read Supergrass, but I think you were a massive fan.
Yeah.
So are you going to be? Have you met them before? Are you going to have a little chat to them on and off? What do you think?
I remember the Camden Crawl.
Yeah.
An old band we played in 2005, and the drummer from Supergrass was watching, and I was like, I could not believe it. So I chatted to him then. Long time ago though. Yeah.
Because it's that. I do feel like, especially those early lyrics, because they're doing that 30 years of I Should Coco, you know.
Yeah.
Sort of Caught by the Fuzz and all that sort of thing. It feels like it sort of sits well with your vibe, actually.
Yeah. I think that album's kind of. It's sort of been. I mean, it was well received back then, but it's maybe it's because it's the anniversary, but I think people are sort of retrospectively sort of reapplying the importance of that album. How great it was.
I think the production doesn't sound as like of its era.
Yeah, it sounds
timeless. It's got a bit of a classic vibe, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean they were sort of an early 70s band supplanted into the 90s, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I mean, we're very excited. I've never actually seen you in the flesh live, so I'm extraordinarily excited about tonight. It's going to be great. And just before you go, and you know, what's going to be the pre-gig ritual, especially on a hot day like this? Have you got a kind of technique?
Second shower. Yeah. Because the dressing rooms are in like a junior school, so it's a row of showers. So we could potentially just do like
group shower.
Group shower. Lovely. Brilliant. Yeah.
Leave us with that fantastic and indelible sort of visual image there. Yard Act in a group shower just before they hit the stage, on the main stage. Boys, thank you so much and have a fantastic gig tonight.
Well, cheers, Shaun. Thank you.